Are you stuck in your Valorant rank, feeling like no matter how hard you grind, you're just not climbing? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Today, I'll share 3 things that can instantly help you rank up in Valorant. Stick around to the end for a bonus tip that can make all the difference. First thing you need to do to instantly rank up in Valorant is master your aim and your movement. These are fundamental to the game of Valorant. If your aim isn't crisp and your movement isn't smooth, you're going to struggle to win gunfights. You want to first start by practicing your crosshair placement. Now this means you always have your crosshair at head level. By doing this, you're giving yourself the ability and the chance to win more gunfights. Now we can see this within the following 2 clips. I'm just in the training range here and I'm practicing bad crosshair placement. As you can see, it's taking me a lot longer to kill the enemies than usual. Now in this next clip, you can see my crosshair placement is perfect. I'm instantly killing the enemies. So what does this show us? This shows us that by having good crosshair placement, you're not giving the enemies the ability to shoot back at you. They can't react, they can't do anything, okay? But by putting yourself in a position where you can kill the enemy first, you're then also allowing for the flow of the game to improve for you. Because you're killing that enemy, then you're able to look into the next situation that's about to happen, whether it's picking a corner, using an ability, blah, 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 okay? So crosshair placement is crucial. If you focus on this one thing, if you're iron, bronze, silver, probably even gold, probably even platinum, crosshair placement is the most important thing. It doesn't matter how flicky your aim is or how on you are when it comes to shooting. If you have bad crosshair placement, you're always going to get diffed in certain situations compared to others. Okay, that might have not made sense, but yeah. So really focus on your crosshair placement. Then after that, once you think you have your crosshair placement down, you want to then go do things like aim labs or training range before you go into matches, death matches, things like that. All of that will stem from good crosshair placement and you will see improvement instantly. Now, the next thing is your movement, okay? And there's 2 things that you want to focus on. It's strafing and corner peeking, okay? Now, I'm not going to go into detail here just because there's so many guides on YouTube on how to do these things properly. So I'd recommend you guys check them out. But I can guarantee you this. If you do your crosshair placement and you also watch these videos and put into practice what they're teaching, you will instantly rank up in Valorant. No matter what rank you are, I guarantee you, even if you're Ascendant to Immortal, by practicing and improving these things, you will be better than most people in the game, okay? So aim, movement, focus on this, and I guarantee you will instantly improve. The next thing you want to do is master our mental game. Now, this is definitely the most important thing within all of Valorant. Tilt is the biggest reasons players stay hard stuck. After every mistake, instead of blaming your teammates or yourself, focus on what you can control. Take a deep breath, analyze what went wrong, and move on. A strong mental game will also help you make smarter decisions under pressure. Now, what I like to tell people is this. Valorant is a team game, okay? In real life, if you're at work in a team, if you're at school within a team sport or a sport in general, you need to help each other to win. When somebody does something bad, you don't go and criticize them. You try to bring them up and make sure that the next time they get into a situation like that, they can be better, okay? That's the same in Valorant. That's how you want to treat it. If you start bagging people out or blaming others for mistakes maybe that they did do or didn't do, you're just going to cause a bad environment and bring down your chances of winning, okay? If you stay positive, I guarantee you will win more games than you lose if you were toxic. And take that from experience. I've been toxic before. I've also not been toxic, okay? Now, I can guarantee you when you're not toxic, the games are so much better. And even if somebody on your team is toxic, if you don't react to them, it doesn't matter. You might lose 1 game for every 3 games, okay? I'm telling you right now, your mental game is the most important thing. If you take a step back, if you're somebody that's toxic, If you take a step back and you actually focus on empowering your teammates, regardless if they are toxic, I promise you, you will win more games, okay? This is probably more important than your aim, to be honest, okay? Valorant is all about your mental ability to push through adversity, okay? And if you're able to do this in Valorant, this might sound stupid, but in real life, you'll also be better, okay? So this is the most important thing. So if you take anything from this video, this is what you want to take. All right, let's get into number 3. The third thing you want to do to instantly rank up within Valorant is find a good duo. A good duo partner who communicates well and complements your playstyle will make all the difference when it comes to winning more Valorant matches. You want to look for someone whose strengths balances your weaknesses and who is as committed to improvement as you are, okay? Now, from experience, you definitely win more matches when you play with the right person. However, the opposite can be said if you play with somebody that is not the right person. So somebody that might have a weak mental, might not be able to impact the game in a positive way, okay? You'll lose more games than you win. So it's important that you find the right person. If you can't play smokes, maybe it's better to play with somebody that might be a little less skilled than you, but is able to play smokes effectively, okay? It's about finding the right mix and match for you and your playstyle. And in doing so, you will 100% instantly rank up if also you take into account the other factors, which were your aim, movement, and your mental ability. Again, guys, to recap, focus on mastering your aim and movement, keeping a strong mental game, and finding the right duo partner. If you apply these tips, you'll see improvement in no time. And as promised at the start of the video, a bonus tip for you is to review your gameplay. If you can record and watch yourself back, you'll be able to fix mistakes that you might have not been able to see during the game, okay? Now, if you guys found this helpful at all, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Valorant tips. Drop a comment below with what you're struggling with and I'll do my best to help. Now go out there and happy climbing.